Hello Stampers, welcome. Today I'm going to show you step by step how to make this bamboo card. It's using the Bamboo Beauty stamp set from Stampin' Up, item 155478. Here's the stamp set right here. I love this bamboo. And this, I used the bamboo image also to make this frame around. This is going to be really handy for a lot of different projects. So I'm really excited about this stamp set. And we're going to start this project with a, let's see, it's a 4 1/4 inch square piece of Very Vanilla. And we need a mask for our moon. And this is a 2-inch circle. And it is, you can either die cut it with a 2-inch die or punch it with a 2-inch punch. And it's out of a double layer of Post-it notes. I cut it out of the sticky part as much as I could so it'd stick to the cardstock. And we're going to start this with putting our sky colors in. And a blending brush, we're going to use Balmy Blue. And we're going to use a circular motion all over the top, let's say 2/3 of the cardstock. Going right over that mask. I like to kind of blend it out at the bottom so it's not such a straight line. We don't want a racing stripe there. We want it just to kind of blend out. Okay, so that was Balmy Blue. We're going to use the same blending brush and Misty Moonlight ink. And we're going to go around the edge of the mask with this color. Just so we're like really highlighting the outside of that moon. Okay. So that's that. Oh, I got a little blue at the bottom of my panel. Not a big deal. Give me a chance to get creative there. So we're going to use Cherry Cobbler, and we're going to put our sentiment in so that we can kind of stamp around it, so we make sure that we have room for it. The sentiment from the stamp set says, "Sending caring thoughts." That can be used for a multitude of occasions. Okay, got that. And we have these little Chinese symbols. I'll put them at the bottom there. I'd love to know what that translates into. Now we're going to use our bamboo. This is, we're going to stamp with the narrow bamboo on here with Pear Pizzazz. We're going to stamp this 3 times the stalk. Let's see. Put it there. One going across. And then one going under. That was with Pear Pizzazz, and we're going to also stamp some leaves. This is the larger leaf set. There's a small one and a large one in this set. We're going to use the larger one to put our leaves in. I'm just making sure I stamp the bottom of it over on top of the bamboo. That way our leaf stems just aren't hanging out there. Have some coming in off the side. Another one. One down here at the bottom. Camouflage my little blue mark. Like I said, I needed to get creative there. No worries, right? Okay, well there's our panel. How simple is that? It just turns out so lovely. And next we need to do our frame. And you're just going to stamp the larger of the bamboo images. This is a thicker one. I stamped it 4 times on this piece of very vanilla cardstock and cut those images out. I'm not going to make you suffer through watching me cut things out. By the magic of video here, I have my pieces all cut out. So there they are, and I used mini glue dots to put on the back of them. 2 of them I have just 3 mini glue dots on, not glue dots, mini Stampin' Dimensionals. So I have 3 on 2 of these, and then 3 on the other 2, but I cut a couple of the dimensionals in half to use at the ends. And we're going to fasten these down, frame our little scene out. Put our first 2 on here. Just trying to cover the edge of the cardstock. And here's my next one. Never fails. These little backings aren't easy to take off in video for some reason. There we go. And it goes on that side. And then these 2, we want to cross these over, right? So I'm just going to put a dab of glue on each side here. And then put our bamboo on. Going over the glue. We'll do the same for the bottom. Let's forget my glue. Okay. And that's kind of cute, even leaving the edges all rough like that to where they're not even with the cardstock. But for this one, I'm going to just trim these ends off. Just flush with the cardstock. Okay, so there's that. So there's our scene all framed in. Isn't it cute? With little dimensionals on it. Popping it up. And next we need our background panel. And the background panels, we're going to need 2 of these. So we're going to sponge 2. not sponge, but use our blending brush and Pear Pizzazz ink. And I'm going to start off I've got my ink, my green blending brush here. I really like to get the corners a lot darker than the sides. So I try to concentrate a lot of color in the corner. And a little along the sides there. This is very vanilla. 5.25 square. Okay. So this is for our card front. We're going to do that exact same thing for our panel that's going to go inside the card. I'm not going to have you sit here and watch that. So we're going to glue this panel onto a 5.5 by 11 inch balmy blue card base. That's folded in half to measure 5.5 square, and it fits perfectly in a 6x6 envelope. I get those from Amazon. I like these large format cards. And we're going to glue our panel on here, our main panel. Center it up. And that's the outside of the card. Now for the inside, I did the same thing with that 5.25 inch square panel and used the blending brush and Pear Pizzazz to frame it out. And then I stamped that thin bamboo stamp and some leaves in here. And there's your card. If you find this video of value, please like and subscribe and click that little bell button